Hi, my name is Moses Mawila, aka Frozilla. That's a good question. I think in my case, I've always been in touch with a lot of music through my parents. My father is a record collector, mainly for punk rock and heavy metal. My mom, she's a professional dancer. So I always had different points of contact with music early in my life. And then develop my own take on that, I would say. So I've always been listening to a lot of music. I've always loved dancing. And somehow this journey brought me to electronic music over the years. Thank you. One thing comes to mind. One of my former label partners and close friends, DJ Chiza.
Everybody feel it, come around with the rhythm, it's the sound. Everybody get down when we give it this nasty shit. People come around and get it with you after it. Nasty shit.
Who's an amazing DJ and producer, and I think by now 2 years ago, we had an amazing jam session. And he's a great teacher as well, which I realized that time, and that really made me realize that I also want to produce actually music. I want to learn how to produce music and not only be on the organizing side of the label and the events, or now also DJing, but also have another creative output and learning how to put put ideas into being and creating music. So yeah, DJ Chiza, he has been a big influence in that regard, I would say. So more recently, we started a sub label called literally Collaborative Series. And there the idea is that we always co-curate a record together with another record label. So I work, we did one with Marité from Tresidos. We did one with Joss from Aya Records now. We're working on one with Anna Wall. We started the Bricks label. And what I really like there is this process of exchanging music between each other, introducing each other to artists that we're working with, and then together deciding on a track list for the release and having something together, because otherwise you usually work a lot by yourself on the label, and maybe you have a team, but often the decisions are just then up to myself. And through this, I really get in touch with other A&Rs, other label managers, and as well with their workflow or their selection process. And this is always like really interesting and inspiring as well sometimes, and has been like a great source of knowledge exchange and also just fun in the end, working with different people without having to commit to like a super long project or starting a label together, but just like doing one record together, and then see what comes in the future after that, potentially. I have like two people that directly come to mind, which I would say are like somehow some spiritual mentors for me. And if I would ever get a chance to work with either of them in any capacity, I would definitely take it. And those two would be Laurent Garnier, because I love his very eclectic approach to DJing. I love as well a lot of different styles. I love house music. I love drum and bass. I love techno. I love electro. I love good music. That's for me the common denominator. And I love his philosophy of playing long sets and going from different styles into different styles, rather than concentrating only on playing one style of music for the whole night, which I also like. And there's many DJs who like perfected that, and I enjoy their sets a lot. But this much more resonates with me, and I just like my own taste of music. And the second person would be probably Rick Rubin, if I ever get any chance to work, even just to sit behind him in the studio when he's working or recording someone. That would probably be him. Yeah. What I'm really looking forward to now is that we have like our first proper albums coming out via System Arrow soon, and we kind of take a little bit of a long and yeah approach there as well with the albums. So from all the different sub labels and different genres that the sub labels kind of represent, the albums will be all coming out directly from System Arrow, no matter what genre. So we have a first one coming up now from Italian producer Vortex, which is more like a IDM album, which is really nice and which I can't wait to announce and preview and for people to start listening to it. And the second one is a complete straight up Jeff Mills-ish techno album from Francesco Argentiere, and yeah, so I'm really excited to kind of really show people that we're just about good music, no matter what the genre is, and also to see and hopefully, have this kind of cross pollination of people coming for one thing, but then also discovering another thing that they maybe didn't even know they liked or don't listen to so much. But then realizing like, wait, this is really cool music as well. Like I like that actually, and this is a bit, yeah, what I'm hoping to do with the labels of like, bringing in people from one side, house, techno, drum and bass, and then making them discover other genres, other artists and releases that they like as well. Thank you for having me, Bridge Connect. This was fun. Hopefully, let's do this again maybe in the future when there's some more news. And yeah, thanks a lot for having me.